Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearthfire 4 Old War Blues as the Mirelurk tribe. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, things are not going well. We need significantly, I guess we don't need army training because we're actually not building any troops. But we have like no manpower. And we won't be able to get any manpower until we've actually won the war. And I'm not too sure whether or not we actually will win the war. It's definitely a problem. We have taken Klamath. We have made some progress on this front line. They have 38 divisions. But like, other than New Reno, a lot of their troops are getting pretty worn down, which is nice. Brotherhood is pushing back Siege of Legion, which is slightly less nice. Right now we're spending a lot of our energy trying to get these guys to be as weak as humanly possible. The 250 port here. So, you guys fly over here. Go to Southern Oregon. That should be the entirety of our army at least having air support in some capacity. Because they're kind of like crappy gliders, I don't know how much it actually does for us. Tier 5, we need to get our way to the den, which is a hard ask. Why aren't you guys taking attrition right now? 36 out of 40. Probably all the previous infrastructure still kind of wounded. Damage would be the more correct word when it's like a railway. Not wounded. Oh, a new plague! Sky Reader subjects are now coming down with new illness. That seems bad, I would say. We are still making some progress. Slow progress to be sure, but any progress is good progress in this economy. You guys stay back. $46.49. I think the entire front line is just taking attrition. Supplies are coming from this region, it looks like. Probably because this region has pretty bad supply right now. Throw that to the top of the list. We got a lot of civilian construction. Construction speed is only it's only a 5% bonus because we got the children and mothers penalty. But we do need that manpower. So this will stay the same for the time being. Keep on pushing. We at least need to kill one of these factions. Somebody has to die at some point. And I guess it has to be like, it's either Klamath or it's Vault City. It's one of those two without question. Try to do a push here. We're trying to do some counterattacks, but it's like it's definitely not working for them. Attack here, get some more combat with. But getting a direct border with the NCR itself is also worrying, because I don't think right now there's really any NCR troops. It's just all their allies. But as soon as we have a border with the NCR proper, they will begin to send troops to the north. It might be considered good because we will be able to draw troops off of the Caesar Legion border. which might give Caesar Legion the ability to make some gains in the south. Which would, I think, be good. But, you know, everything has risk associated with it. Let's do another push. One, oh, you guys keep marching. One of you guys has to stay behind. I mean, this is going pretty good. Paradise Valley. Vault City, though, is just so far away. It's like, is any of this... Okay, these are core states. Always important to determine when doing this kind of stuff. Delete this, like, this front line with the Arroyo. It's not real. Just forget about it. It doesn't actually exist. We got to do this in a very calculated way. The provinces we're attacking right now, like, we're very, very close to the den. I think we got to keep pushing towards it. We basically want to have as close to the NCR border as we can without actually touching it. Because we're basically playing against the AI here. Not against anything that's actually, say, logical. But nuclear math, I think if we take the den, they will fall. That is going to remove about 25 divisions from this front. And again, that's assuming the den is enough for them to capitulate, which I do believe it will be. Oh, it absolutely was. Fantastic. So now they have no divisions. So we've taken out a decent chunk of the forces they could have used against us. It means that we can actually probably clean up these pockets. It also does mean that we now have a border with the NCR directly. And as such, we gotta prepare for the risks that are inherently involved with that information. We've got a nice round here. Looks like a lot of these guys are retreating. And this should, I think, read as being a victory very, very soon. A direct border with the NCR, still very, 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 very scary. But we have taken out a large chunk of their forces, I believe. With this single maneuver, these guys will all be dead. Allows these guys to reorganize themselves. Supply lines are still a little bit bad here, but it could always be worse. And again, these guys cannot attack through this undefended border because we're not at War of the Brotherhood of Steel. But yeah, as you can see, NCR troops are now deploying way up to the north. And the NCR, if they're deploying here, it also means they're probably going to deploy across the entirety of this front line. As you can see, the NCR move troops basically everywhere, which is scary. But the idea is that it should hopefully give Caesar's Legion the ability to make some sort of moves. Which hopefully it does. Non-core manpower plus 2%. Gotta go for the plus 6%, right? Outsider battalions, we need that manpower. Stability. War support. Stability goes down a little bit. We have enough stability right now. Petty conscripts as well. But I'm glad we're actually making progress. I really thought at the beginning of last episode that we had reached the greatness of our Crab Empire, but it does seem like now we should be able to get some more stuff done, which is lovely. Siege of Legion, this is your time to strike. You will not get a better opportunity than this, I believe. Any clear points of weakness here? We're gonna strike here. Kill them. That should leave this entire area without supplies. I mean, I have Gold Strike, but if we can get them to be completely surrounded, like this essentially, attack every single one of these places. We have Gecko as well. Looks like they are planning to do a counterattack, but we're going to counterattack their counterattack. And now that is a large chunk of NCR troops that we're going to completely wipe out. You guys push out down here. Vault City, how are you guys looking? You're still looking pretty good, but that's probably because we have not taken Vault City itself. But I can tell you guys are still a little bit worried about our future prospects. Yeah, I'm just hoping... I mean, if Caesar can defeat the rest of the troops in Baja California, they should get... should be able to switch some attention up north. And I think it's entirely possible that we can march our way straight to Vault City. We are winning essentially every battle right now. '83 defense against these guys is not going great. Okay. Progress here is going well. Holding this line, I think, is working good. I'm gonna try to kill these guys. Tohon Nation has joined Caesar Legion, which is you. That's another, like, you have like 50 divisions down here? That's a lot, but hopefully we'll provide a good use of men. Paradise Valley is about to fall. Vault City. It is incredibly important that we are able to take it. Will that be Vault City's capitulation if we take the city? Oh, it's entirely possible, which is going to remove another, probably about 30 divisions off the map. New Reno, I still think, is the big one here. In terms of people we actually have to get off the map. See if we can attack both these locations at the same time. We can see that they clearly have crushed them here. We got long-range radio. That gives us the ability, I think we just build more planes. Because planes are really the one thing that might get replaced. More decryption. Aircraft. You guys are not helping out anymore. We're going to split. 75 goes here. You're all going to fly down to the south. And I think that's basically as good as we can do. The AI just basically doesn't have enough airports for us to actually effectively use our entire air force at once, which is a real shame. Fall of Vault City. Is that enough for the capitulation? The answer is no. But we're looking pretty close. And I'm looking at this. If we take Danio, all of these troops are going to get completely encircled. And if we can get that to work, all I'm saying, it's going to be a bad day for everybody who's north of this city. Okay, all we need is somebody in these regions. Is that the capitulation? Still no, huh? At 22%. And we gotta push away to courtyard, I guess. I don't know what was wrong before, because now we're absolutely crushing it. I mean, is Courtyard the only city that's probably within striking distance? Yes. I do believe so. But unfortunately, it looks pretty highly defended. You guys are still looking okay. All of you guys are going to march here. Take out as many men as you possibly can. Courtyard, if it falls, Vault City is ours. No questions about that. Yeah, the encirclements are beautiful. 77 in Courtyard right now. Common weaponry. So we got the better rifles. So common weaponry is considered outdated. I'm still going to put like 20 factories on it, but that is a lot of NCR troops that we might just completely encircle and defeat. We're at 86 here. Attack these guys to make sure they do not try to reinforce it. But I believe we've got it. Like, this is... Vault City's capitulated. Completely destroy these guys right here. We also got to draw the front lines to kind of fill in these gaps. You're the Yakuza, right? Yeah, we're not at war with you. We do got to kind of draw these lines a little bit strangely. Yellow. Stretch you out a bit more like this. As soon as these guys are defeated, everybody can return back to the front lines. I'm just hoping we don't actually get ourselves encircled, which is entirely possible with the weird way that things have kind of shaped up here. Yeah, and you're considered our territory. So all these guys, as far as I know, should be considered out of supply range. And if that is truly the case, that is fantastic for us. We get attacks basically across the entire front line. It's a little bit hard to see exactly what's actually happening at this exact moment. But all that matters is that things are going our way. Capture this territory. Everybody kind of, you know, they're doing their job. I honestly think everybody attacks right now. How's Caesar Legion doing in the south? Not that great. But I think at this point, I don't care if Caesar actually loses. I feel like we're secure enough right now. Construction speed, thank you very much. I don't think we can build anything that actually makes our population go up a little bit more. Because right now we're getting 172 growth. I don't think I can ask for any more supplies at this exact moment, unfortunately. We're going to send the entirety of green on this front. And the entirety of blue. I want to come over here. It's going to take some realigning, but I think that's okay. New Reno has some clear openings down towards the south that, of course, I'm going to want to exploit as soon as humanly possible. Because, again, New Reno is more or less our biggest actual challenge here. So you can just march straight on the city. You're going to march to Nixon and go to see your army depot. Oh, you can move into this territory? I don't think so, right? Like, they would have attacked here if they could. I must have left one of these provinces open by accident. But I believe once you're in Arroyo, you can't actually engage us at all. Yeah, it's like we're in kind of an awkward situation where it's like it's hard to use the planes effectively. Because how many planes does the NCR have? They have actually about 1,000 planes, which is pretty impressive. But if we go here, we take these provinces. I don't believe NCR can move troops into here. Again, I might be wrong on that. Oh, we're gonna... One sec. We're gonna get another big encirclement. 85, 90, 92. Encircle them all off. You attack here to make sure they do not actually stop me from doing so. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching my Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, click some down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.